Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, dang. Okay.
You could just turn it down.
Yeah, we're just working on audio or like the noise.
Everything should be off.
Okay.
Everything should be off.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our sixth chapter meeting of 2023 to 2024, New Mexico, Kirtland Central High School, Region 1 of Business Professionals of America. We now present our chapter officers. Mr. Representative of IT, Kenan Begay. Oh. Maybe I should talk louder, I guess.
Yeah.
Hi. Madam Administration Assistant, Layla Burnside. Madam Reporter, Madison Medley.
Yeah, you can in the camera so they can see you. They can't see you, look. You gotta go in the center so they can see you.
Mr. Parliamentarian, Osai Garcia. Madam Treasurer, Leandra Austin. Mr. Secretary, Radzia Curtis. Mr. Acting Vice President, Eli Lee. Mr. President, Justin Harrison.
The meeting will now come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the New Mexico Kirtland Central High School Business Professionals of America, Region 1. Acting Vice President, what are the major purposes of our organization?
We recognize the importance and understand the contributions that have been made to our country by business professionals. We are preparing to take our place in challenging positions. We work together with Business Professionals of America to develop essential competencies in leadership, scholarship, character, and citizenship so that we may share the improvement of our economy and advancement of our nation.
May we accomplish these objectives, Acting Vice President, will you please present the other officers?
With pleasure, I introduce to you Mr. President Justin Harrison, Mr. Secretary Radzia Curtis, Madam Treasurer Leandra Austin, Mr. Parliamentarian Osai Garcia, Madam Reporter Madison Medley, Madam Administrative Assistant Layla Burnside, and Mr. IT Representative Kenan Begay.
Will the members and friends please rise and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now we may recite the BPA pledge. We are met in friendship of we met in spirit of friendship and goodwill as we prepare for productive lives in business and office careers. We work together to develop professionalism and leadership through Business Professionals of America and pledge our loyalty to our nations. You may be seated. Secretary Radzia Curtis, please take roll call. President Justin Harrison,
Present.
Acting Vice President Eli Lee,
Present.
Treasurer Leandra Austin, Historian Zelania Begay, Parliamentarian Osai Garcia,
Present.
Reporter Madison Medley, Administrative Assistant Alayla Burnside, IT Representative Cannon Begay. Mr. President.
Leandra's not.
A meeting at the minutes of last time and then if you can.
We don't do that at chapter meetings. Chapter meetings don't have minutes in that last one.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You have something else, pulling stuff. I heard her driving up.
Okay, so welcome Treasurer Leandra Austin. Okay, so can we have Treasurer Leandra Austin please present the financial reports?
Let me catch my breath for a moment.
She ran along.
Yesterday we had not yesterday, sorry. For March 1st, we had a concession stand and we made a total of $1,870.52. Wait. Okay. For March 1st concession stand, we made a total of $1,870 plus 52 cents. And oh my god. Wait.
You have it on there? Oh, you have it right here. This is what we've got now.
Yes, I read
And then
that.
plus the 1,000.
Plus
You're just round it to 5. 5 plus the 18. Your $5,000 account balance plus the new concession stand balance.
for the activity funds. So we've made like around approximately right now we have approximately $5,000 in our activity funds. And plus that 1,800, which is like, around 200, that would mean like we have about 6,000 to 7,000 in our activity funds. And that is as far as I have on what I have on hand, and I'll hand it up to our committee reports.
Okay, thank you, Leandra Austin. So now we're going to be doing our committee report by Party Plan Committee, Head Chair Aspen V and Vice Chair Hannibal Sloan.
Okay. So we are planning to have a little party for the success of state during first and second lunch tomorrow. And we are asking for donations. There will be no paying on the snacks and stuff, but if we could get like more napkins, plates, and then food for you guys to bring during first and second lunch. That's it.
Okay, so now to our next committee is a new committee by Head Chair Eli Lee and Vice Chair KCHSBPA.RCurtis. There are the Committee of the Veterans Parade.
So basically, we decided to join the Veterans Parade, and I'm asking politely for donations and stuff so we could help out build our float for the parade and just make it look nice. Like we're looking for a truck to use and a flatbed so we can make our float. And yeah, and the float will be on March 29th of 2024. Thank you.
I'll talk more about it when we're nights.
Okay, so now we're going to be going on to new business, which is going to be head chair Rodeo Curtis for the 2024 BPA NM 7th Annual Veterans Parade, or Veterans Day, I'm sorry. Okay.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's good seeing you guys from chaotic moments. So we're going to talk about the seventh, the annual, the New Mexico 7th Annual Vietnam Veterans Day. So as you guys seen, I did post this in Google Classroom, and you can sign up to come with us. And it's going to be, we're going to be, I believe, here really early. So people who are on the float committee as well will need to sign up with Chairman Eli Lee. And we will be talking about, we're going to be discussing and having meetings about the donations from our to get our trucks, floats. So if you want any questions or want to join that, please come to Mr. Eli Lee to get your information off of him. This is on March 29th. It's 2024. It's going to be on Friday. It's Good Friday. There's no school that day, so that's a good thing. So we will be out in Shiprock. We are going to be helping our elderly serve food to them and also assist them with anything they need out there. So your help will definitely go towards this. And this is a service project, so in our Constitution, it does that you state that you do have to attend this service project as well. BPA voter registration. So BPA voter registration is here. I talked about it in our last meeting, our officer plan meeting. And this here is to estimate on how many members are actually going to vote this 2024 election. So you guys would need to register to become voters. And after that, you'll get a little voting card that says, thank you for registering to vote. And you will take that to the voting poll that will be in April next month. And you will be voting for your next officers for 2024 and 2025. Candidate forms. I do have candidate forms as well. So, and permission slips for the 7th annual Vietnam thing. We do have it right here. If you want to copy, please let us know and we'll get you out one. You can ask Madison back there. She has a bunch if you guys would like any. And now down to our candidate form. So here's the candidate form. If you would like to run for an office, the young ones, you guys can. I've seen so many people who are actually starting to campaign soon. So with this, once you fill out this form, there is a requirement that you do have to have a GPA of a 2.0, good attendance, availability for office meetings, officer plan meetings, and a membership ID. You have to be a current member here to run for any office. Also, you will need to have 5 signatures from BPA member not officers, but officers and members. So if you would like, you can and sign up and be like this. But our outgoing seniors, you cannot run for an office here. But that's all I have for that one. And then also in the 2024-2025, there will be a summer academy, a BPA academy, where we'll have the new freshmen that come from the middle school come here. And this is to the state president who is online with us right now. She gave us this idea when we were meeting with her at state conferences. With her, we discussed a lot about, we talked to her a lot about what was going on and how her chapter is actually working with young students and motivating them to join BPA. And that's what we want to do here. We want to motivate our young members to join BPA because we do want the torch award. You know, Ms. Foster is really talking about that. She does want a torch award. This will be happening during our summer school time. So officers who are currently here, you'll be training your new elected officers. So I'll have more on that. There'll be more talking about that next month and when we ever put the whole entire thing together. But what I want to talk to you guys about is that this academy is it's everybody. You know, we have here our all the way from 9th to 11th grade, you guys are welcome to join this academy, and you'll basically be trained on how to be officers, how to be leaders, and what you'll discover what BPA is. So I look forward to all of you guys joining that and wanting to sign up. And this will be in the summer of whenever summer school happens. As Philip, can you push that button on that computer on the Google slide or the No, on that one. Yes. But since we're talking about that, so this academy is going to help members. Never mind, just leave it. So that's what I just basically have for you guys. Other than that, we are going to move it down to our president, Justin Harrison, who will be talking about memberships renew.
Okay, thank you, Secretary Curtis. So for the underclassmen, for the chapter membership renew, it's basically that if you guys want to be in BPA again, and as us office or us seniors are going to be going, so we're not going to be here no more. So you would just have to sign the same form that you guys signed before you guys joined BPA again, and just to get a head start so that Ms. Foster's not stressed when she's registering for other new BPA members. So if you guys are wanting to be BPA members again, just sign the form and also encourage your friends about this. And hopefully you guys can walk across state stage again and hopefully national stage again. So we just want to talk about that one. Should we? This one? This one?
That's for nationals.
Okay.
Nationals, yeah. So that's only taking 15 students, but like 20 letters have been sent out.
Okay. So again, should we recognize? Okay. So should we recognize the ones that go to state or?
No.
Okay. So for the 2024 nationals, 15 of the 20 kids are attending to actually go to nationals, and a requirement that we had put is sending letters to either the delegates or any. Sorry.
APS
Oh.
and Intech.
Oh, APS.
APS and Intech.
Okay, APS and Intech. And Foster's going to be talking more about the requirements to go to nationals. And actually, we're going to have her step up to talk about our CCSD board meeting, and which is by Foster.
Okay. Thank you. Hello, thank you for the state officials and BPA supporters online. Thank you guys for being here. I want to recognize you guys. Maybe you guys can give a shout out. So some of my students haven't met you before. So maybe you could turn your camera on and say your name and your position that you hold so they can see that you are real people. Go ahead, Megan or Morgan, we'll start with you. Do we have a speaker for her?
She still needed.
Okay, let me try again. Let me see what's going on. So is it on the board or the TV here?
Try the bottom of the board first. Oh, actually.
Okay, turn this up here. Morgan, are you able to talk?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
There you are. We can hear you now.
All right. I'm Morgan Love, and I'm the 2024 to 2025 Vice President of Correspondence for New Mexico BPA.
Woo! And who else do we have online?
I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm Anaya Sepulveda, and I was New Mexico BPA State President for 2023 to 2024. And I love seeing your chapter so active, and I love your meeting so far.
I agree with Anaya.
So this is the audience, if you can see them. All right, who else is next?
I think that's all we have for now.
Is that just the two?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's see. I don't want to stick her back under. Okay. So I know we have some freshmen and we've got some sophomores in our audience. And thank you guys for being here and looking so beautiful. I mean, business our principal needs to see you guys. She needs to be here to see you guys here in your business suits, and they don't believe me when I tell them this stuff. But one of these days we'll have one of our student officials, our teachers, our principals to come here and witness this. So yes, I wanted to go over nationals with you guys. So we do know our principal is only allowing 15 of our students to go on this trip. And I'm trying to take all 20 because I think all 20 of you worked so hard. You deserve to go on this trip. You've kept your grades up. You've gone through this obstacles with us. You've been there with us through this whole trip. And I think you deserve that. You're here every month during your chapter meetings. You come in your business outfits. We participate in our service. We have done a lot in this chapter. And I truly believe you all deserve to go. So with that being said, as you know, your secretary and your officials here have reached out to our community and has gotten our council delegate to try to advocate for you guys. So as mentioned, if you guys didn't know, which I'm sure if you've been reading the updates, she sent your letters that you all hand wrote or individually wrote to our Navajo Nation president and our office speaker. So I'm hoping to hear back from them. And the principal says if we can get them to pay one part of our trip to nationals, then she will approve all 20 of you to go. So they just need to pay that one portion, and then the school will take care of the rest. So we kind of went out of our way to find other sponsors. So I found 2 names because, as you know, we have chapter houses here. We've got Upper Fruitland, we have San Juan chapter, we have Ninanazad, we have Shiprock. We've got all these other chapters willing to support us. And I think even Tis Naspas was on there too. We've got a wide range of people wanting to support us. So with that being said, they gave me the name to APS and to Intech, and there's probably more. But they want you guys to advocate for it. I mean, I can say we can do all of this, but it's better when it comes from you guys, the students, if you really want. And your letters have been very helpful. So let's see what happens. Maybe the Navajo Nation will pay for your whole trip. I don't know. Maybe we get to take a little more students on this trip. Where am I? I'm getting lost here. So the requirements, again, keep up your grades, attend your meetings. We're going to go in front of the board on March 18th. So before we go to the board, we have to have our sponsors ready to stand up and advocate for you. So hopefully we hear from them soon. But when we get in front of the board, if we don't have our sponsors standing there to advocate, then I'm only allowed to take 15 kids. But if our people, our sponsors show, and they're going to say, yes, we're going to pay for their hotel or their airplane or whatever it is they want to pay for, they have to be there with us. So I have asked a couple of you students, I think I used officials and maybe students in the audience. I think we got 3 students that are going to present for the board. So on March 18th, I'm hoping all of you guys will be able to take the initiative to either come to the board meeting with us to support. I mean, even if you were to show up in your suits, so they can stand there and say, oh, these are our BPA kids. You guys represent us. If they see you in your suits and your business outfits, they might say, wow, this is a really serious group. They might be able to advocate for us on that level. But March 18th, we are on the agenda. We're going to present. I do have 2 fundraisers that are going to be presented to the board. As you know, when we have fundraisers, we have to have the board's approval. So if we're going to open up a food stand or we're going to do any kind of fundraiser off of school campus, we have to get their permission. So to do that, I submitted 2 requests. I have a food stand request in place, and I also put in our merchant discount card because this is a product we're going to produce and make and then do services, ask for funds on the outside. So because of that, we have to present to the board. So that's what our students are going to do on March 18th. Is there anything else I'm missing? I think I covered my portion. I don't want to take up all the meeting times, but you guys, I just want to say I'm impressed with you guys. You guys look good today. Nice setup today. So let's give ourselves a hand. You guys are awesome. All right, I will give the floor back to Mr. President.
Okay, so before we're going to schedule our next chapter meeting, Foster, do you want to recognize the ones who were state finalists or state qualifiers for state for our results? So, want me to do it? Okay, so we recently came back. If majority of you were there, but we recently came back from our state leadership conference, and majority it was a great success. We did have a few national qualifiers and a few state finalists. So we're just going to be recognizing the ones who are state finalists and the national qualifiers. So if your name is called, please rise so you can be recognized. First, we have Lynn Foster, who has been nominated for the New Mexico BPA Board of Region 1. So this means that she's going to be now running the regional conferences, and then for the future of the chapter officers, you may be a regional officer. So that's a good thing. Another cloud. Okay. And next we have a special recognition, Owen Coleman, and he is the drawing winner of the workshops for participation winner. So Owen. Okay. So now we have reporter Madison Metley, who placed first in graphic design promotion and also won a $500 scholarship from Eastern New Mexico University. Okay. And next we have Hannibal Sloan placing second in human resource management. Skylar Woods placing third in digital media production. And Justin Harrison and Emily Roanhorst placing third in small business management team. Kataya Curtis, Skylar Woods placing third in video production team. Hannibal Sloan, Aspen V placing third in website design team. Jalela Woody placing fourth in digital marketing concept. Justin Harrison placing fourth in presentation individual. Secretary Radeo Curtis, Treasurer Leandra Austin placing fifth in website design team. Kalela Bedoni placing sixth in parliamentarian procedure concepts. Next, we have Leandra Austin also placing seventh place in fundamental spreadsheet application. Zelania Begay placing seventh in interview skills and eighth in health administration procedures. Acting Vice President Eli Lee placing ninth in payroll accounting. Leandra Austin placing ninth in administrative support concepts. Leandra Austin also placing 10th in information technology concepts. And Jacob Martin placing 15th place in health insurance and medical billing. And Justin Harrison placing first in administrative support concept, first in digital communication and design concept, first in digital marketing concept, and first in parliamentarian procedure, and first in a merit scholar with a $1,000 scholarship. And then special recognition for Caleb Kestner, Cannon Begay, and Philip Horsley for making it to round 2 of the eSports virtual design team. Okay, so that's all the state winners and state qualifiers. So, okay. So now we're going to be scheduling our next chapter meeting. And is this going to be our last chapter meeting? No.
We still have one in May.
Okay, so I'm sorry. So the next chapter meeting that we have is going to be in April of the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, or the 28th. Parliamentarian, can you please get your votes for April the 7th on a Sunday?
I'm already ahead. Sorry.
All right. So can I have a raise of hands for those who vote April 7th as our next chapter meeting?
How fast do you guys want to be elected?
And those who vote no? Did you abstain?
No.
All right. Now we're going to vote for April 14th. Those who vote yes? Do we just do it right? Because the majority already voted. All right. All right. Majority votes April 7th as our next chapter meeting.
So members, please be here on April 7th, again at 6 p.m. on April 7th on a Sunday. Okay. Mr. Secretary, do you have any further business which should be transacted at this time?
I do, Mr. President. I just want to thank all of you guys for coming out and just being here, part of BPA. It's truly remarkable to have you guys be here and be part of this important place. Oh, and I do want to thank our people who worked at concession. I know that it's very hectic. I know that sometimes I do raise my voice, get mad at you, but that's for a good cause, because that's a good reason why I'm doing that.
Crazy night.
It was a crazy night, but I do want to thank you guys all for coming out there and supporting us and helping us, because your help is what makes BPA the best here. I just want to thank you guys on that. And I want to thank our Vice President of Correspondence of 2024-2025 for coming out and seeing our chapter meeting, and to our President of 2023-2024. Thank you guys for coming out and supporting BPA out here. And Mr. President, that's all I have for you.
Okay, thank you. So we are about to adjourn this meeting of the New Mexico Kirtland Central High School Region 1 of Business Professionals of America. As we associate together, let us be supportive of each other as we strive to attain these goals of these organizations. If there is no any further business or no objections, I now declare this meeting adjourned. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you guys. You guys can have some beverages and drinks. So I just want to thank you out. And if you guys want to run for an office, let me know and I'll get you a candidate form to go. All right, he needs one. All right, thank you guys. And thank you guys all for coming out. And I'll see you guys in National.